my name is Kelsey. I'm Kelsey Oki here on YouTube and on Instagram, and today we are going to break down chin stand. So this is actually a really doable arm balance. It's not nearly as hard as what it looks like. Although you are having your face down on the ground, a little bit of pressure on the chin, but really the majority of the strength comes from your shoulders, from your arms, from your back muscles. The chin is just there for a tiny bit of balance, not for the weight. So if you're brand new to chin stand, maybe grab a pair of blocks. And I really like using cork blocks because they're very stable, they're a little bit heavier, so you're not gonna have them rolling underneath you. But if you don't have them, that's okay too. I learned chin stand without using any blocks at all. So if you're going to use your blocks, start with them about shoulders width. You'll bring your hands down on the blocks. And what you're gonna wanna do is bring your chin to a point where you make a nice triangle between your hands and your chin. So let's just work on that placement for now. Elbows bend in by the ribs, in, chin gently touches down. Maybe your shoulders even start to rest on the blocks. And tuck your toes. And here we go. Just hold this position. Maybe even push a little bit to see if you can lift your face. Lower the knees and rest. So that is just the basic beginning to hold for a chin stand. From there, we're gonna wanna start lifting one leg and then the other, maybe even getting both legs up and over the head into a little mini scorpion type shape. The nice thing about that scorpion shape is that it brings the hips further up towards the shoulders so that you have a little bit better of a balance. Having legs straight up can be a little bit more challenging in the beginning. So if you'd like to practice near a wall where you can kind of kick up and let the toes come over your head, just balancing on the wall, that might be perfect. Feel free to keep using the blocks if you'd like to. Remember, you're just gonna grip the end of the blocks, shoulders can come down, gives you a little bit more space for your throat and for your chin. But you also can do this no block at all. So right now, let's start with lifting just one leg at a time. Hands down, breasts down into the heel of the hand, the base of the thumb, chin just gently rests on the floor. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Let's lift one leg. Hold. And let's switch legs. Chin down, tuck toes, lift. And until that can feel comfortable for you, as comfortable as having your face smashed on the floor can be, I would stay with that. If you're feeling brave and you're ready to give yourself just little tiny hops, so this is not gonna want you to do a great big kick. You have your chin down on the floor, you could really hurt your neck, hurt your shoulders, hurt your face. So when you're doing these hops, little tiny hops off the balls of the toes, not much. And as soon as you get a little bit of those air, think about lifting your hips up and over your shoulders, keep pressing out of the heel of the hands. So what that looks like. Hands down, chin down, tuck the toes, little hops. And of course, try the other leg. As long as you keep one leg close to the ground, maybe that knee pulled in towards the belly, there's real no fear of like falling over your head, hurting your neck, because that one leg is pulled in close to the body, you're gonna go back down the same way that you came up. Now, once you get both legs up really high, maybe there's a smaller possibility, but as long as you're pressing out of the hands, shoulders are engaged, squeezing your lats, elbows in, most likely you're probably just gonna roll back down the same way that you went up. So, as you get more comfortable with those little hops, getting one leg up in the air, maybe you wanna start building to get both legs up. I will show you what it looked like when I first got my little mini baby scorpion. Like I said, that was a little easier to balance with, and then I'll show you where I progressed to with straight legs and maybe even a deeper scorpion. All right, so here we go. Hands down, pressing out of the shoulders, chin down. Little baby scorpion. And eventually, Once you've found a bit more balance with your chin stand and you found that strength, then you can start adding it to your transition. So coming right into it from downward facing dog, maybe out of your handstand. It's a nice place to kind of play with coming out of or into Ekapada Kundanyasana. Lots of really fun transitions. So play with it. Always be careful. Make sure that you're not pressing all that weight under the chin, just a little bit for balance. If you start getting any bruising or rubbing the skin off, you know that you're not using your shoulders and your hands enough. So I like doing it with my downward facing dog. One leg up. Look at where you want to put your chin, elbows in. And there you have it. There's your chin stand. Good luck. I hope you're able to master it. Keep at it a little bit every day. Namaste, friends.